Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Gilbert. And if you are watching this video, that means you have a prospective fifth grader that will be in my world history class, ancient civilizations. So I'm excited that you are interested in my class. So I'm just going to do a brief video where I describe a little bit of what the class will be and what to expect. So in this class, we will be using story of the world as a basis for our curriculum, but it's really just the text and the spine for this curriculum. The meat of my class will be through interactive notebook and reading and discussion questions that I've kind of collaborated together and used from different sources to create an experience that I think will give us a well-rounded view of ancient civilizations of the world. So in a bit, I will share my screen, and you'll be able to see what an example of the curriculum that I've kind of created and put together will be using, and then also what the text will also look like, so you know what it is you would need to purchase. But in this class, I make it very interactive. This year we were virtual. We are planning on being in person for the fall, but either way, this class is still very interactive. We are going to just do an overview and delve into units of ancient civilizations. We actually start with the Stone Age and we go through ancient Rome. Now, I know that Stone Age, we are tutorial that prides ourselves in being, rooted and founded in um, our Christian beliefs and faith, and so as we go through the different parts of the ancient civilizations, in my class we do a lot of discussion. These are fifth graders embarking upon middle school soon, so I love to have discussions and let their wheels get turning. And so when we go through the Stone Age unit, I know we all have different viewpoints on it. We will definitely be coming at it from the lens of let's see what one viewpoint is, and then let's compare that to what the Bible says. And so it is very interesting the discussions that come up in the class about evolution and then creation. And so definitely at any point in my class, I know that we're going to learn about different religions and cultures throughout our experience in our class. And it is important that you as a parent go through the curriculum, go through all the text. If there's at some point you disagree with it, either you use it as an opportunity to have discussions with your children at home about what you guys believe, because even within biblical worldview, we have so many different theologies, so many different ways and traditions in which we practice that. And so there's no way that I can cover all those bases in my 50 minutes of class. So it's important that you as a parent set that foundation at home so your kids can bring that to discussion, whether it's in our class or just at home. You understand this is just what we are learning about, because it's very important for us to understand what other people believe, whether we agree with it or not. Right. And so it's important that if you disagree with something or you don't want your child to go over that unit, that you then let me know as a tutor, and then you can have them skip over that or do another reading and something else, or you got to do something in place of that at home. That is perfectly fine, because I am just the tutor. You are their main parent and teacher. And so that is okay with me on that. So, or if this class is not for you, but again, we go through all these different units. It creates awesome discussion. We do STEM projects for every unit that we do. We will do a STEM project hands on. So, like, take ancient China, we're in that right now. We are now about to build our own Great Wall of China using Rice Krispie treats. Okay, when we did the Stone Age, we built different tools that people used. Um, when we did ancient Mesopotamia, I forgot. Oh, we did cuneiform tablets that we were able to write out our own language. So I make it very interactive and hands-on. We do reading assignments, very small reading assignments on the days that you are doing schoolwork at home. We do PowerPoints and interactive notebook while we're in class. And so I do not have many assignments that the children are required to turn in except for tests and projects, because I really want it to be about class participation. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly, and I'm going to let you see what an example of our interactive notebook would be like. So we're in class, there's different PowerPoints that we will be going through for each unit. And so this is like the second half. There's the first half, and then India through Rome is the last half. And so this will be in a notebook that you guys will um, get. And that'll be a part of my fee. My printing and materials fee may be, I don't know the full price yet, but it's probably going to be around $40 plus the copy fee, maybe 50, only because I provide a bulk of materials and reading and the interactive notebook for the children to use, and I have to print that and make the booklet for it. So here is an example of that, and you'll see right here the table of contents for ancient India. And then we will go through and we learn different words. Okay, it's going a little bit faster than I wanted to go through. Wow, it's going way faster than I'm trying to have it go through. But we will learn words. We go through the map. We learn about some of the weather a little bit in that. Different questions are asked. We go through a timeline during that civilization. And we learn these are words that we are learning about. Again, you see that we're learning about Buddhism and the untouchables, reincarnation. These are terms that are used in ancient India. And again, it's great to learn about different cultures and societies. Okay. So you can see that this is what we're doing in class. We're going to be drawing maps. It's very interactive to keep kids not just listening to reading in class. We learn about the caste system and how different people practice in these societies. So it's important, again, if there is something that you come across that you do not agree with, you have those discussions with your children. We learn about architecture. And then here's ancient China. Again, we're going through words and maps. It is going way faster than I want to. The Great Wall. All of it is very interactive, okay? And then we also have reading assignments, okay? And so this is what will be assigned in addition to what's in Story of the World. There will be reading assignments where the children are required to read about the civilization. There's a short reading where they can highlight and the important facts and then answer questions, okay? So any questions that you had when you were reading, what is a summary of what you read? And then they will be required to answer a couple of questions about what was in the reading. And I don't require that every assignment is turned in, but we will discuss it in the next class, okay? And there'll be some in Google Classroom, there may be some questions that come up that are required. And there are also exams. So here is the ancient China exam. Okay, so it'll go through all the questions, and the tests are really one of the main things that have to get turned in my class. So it's really important note taking in class, paying attention, all that kind of stuff, because all of my tests are actually open book. So if you take the right notes, you do your interactive notebook, and you're doing your reading assignments, it should be very easy for the children to complete these tests. Because what's important to me is that they're learning, they're taking notes, because I know if they're doing great on the test, that means they took great notes. They've been paying attention in class, okay? So then I am going to share lastly what the curriculum should look like on Story of the World. Let me make sure, okay? And I purchased mine directly on Amazon, but I know you can get it from different sources. So here we are right here. Story of the World History for the Classical Child, Ancient Times, the revised second edition. Okay, so the second edition, here's what it looks like right here. I think that's a moose or something on the front of it. Again, this is just a small basis for our curriculum. I really have created some materials that allow us to go through it in depthly. And so this is just a basis for us to kind of have a summary of ancient times and have it from a different perspective to create discussions. But we will definitely be using the interactive notebook and the reading and questions a lot of the time in my class. So I think that I may have covered most of the questions that I need to about the class. Let me make sure. If not, you can email me at agilbert@extendhomeschool.com. Agilbert at extendhomeschool.com. Again, a very interactive class, fun, full of discussion, very hands-on because I like to apply, learn. We all learn in different styles and ways, and so I try to hit each of those points in class. A lot of points and stuff is geared towards participation in class, and as long as your kids do that, most kids in my class can be very successful. So again, thank you so much. I hope I covered most of what I was supposed to cover. But if not, again, email me if you have any questions, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right. Thank you.